Hey, how's everybody doing? I hope you had a great Christmas, great holiday season, and wanted to talk to you a little bit about life hacks. By the way, Clemson game is coming up. Keep praying for that. I love the way the coach gave glory to Jesus last year, so did the quarterback. Plus, I got 2 kids at Clemson, so I got a vested interest. Keep praying for Clemson. Life hacks are so cool, and I follow a lot of them, and I wanted to talk about Christian life hacks. I've been pastoring on and off full-time ministry for probably 30 years. That's right, I'm very old, maybe 25 now that I think about it. But I've learned a lot, picked up a lot of stuff, and today I want to talk about journaling. And I've never considered myself like, one of those people that just write down so much and journal. I really admire those types of folk, but mine has not been that consistent. But I did want to show you a couple of things from the archive, from the Dave Co. archive. One of the oldest I can find. I hope the other ones weren't stolen. I know they go back earlier, but this is going all the way back to 1994, I believe. This was the old paper journal back in 1994. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 98. I couldn't read my own writing, but so this is about where I started, maybe a couple years earlier than this, but for me, that's when I started journaling. And then I wanted to give you a hack, so I wanted to show you what I went through. From there, I went into, I mixed it with my professional life, and I put my journals in binders. I don't know if you can see that. So what I did is I took my journal and my day planner and I wrapped them all together, and that was really cool because I could go back and look at contacts as well as things that I was praying about and vision and dreams. And then I went and kind of organized it a little bit differently and went into, so this would have been 2006, 2008, and I organized it in more of a binder. I could keep my PDA together. This was 96, 97, I was just, kind of rocking it in business. I had a hedge fund, a bank, a bunch of stuff, and I was never without this guy. But unfortunately, what happened is on about 96 or 97, the subscription refills for the planners that I was using, they stopped making them. There were downloadable versions. Maybe some of you went through that drama too. I literally went into Barnes & Noble. I'm like, hey, I'm here for my new upgrade, and they didn't have them anymore. So I made a mistake. I kind of was hanging around with Lance Wallnau at the time and a couple of other guys, and they just had like blank pages that they would go through. So I started journaling just on blank pages so I could draw more and do more things. Big mistake for me. I can't draw stick figures, and I would be with Lance and he would show me some stuff that he was talking about. But for me, mine was always more word-based. I would be taking scriptures, plugging them in with thoughts, and then reminding myself of dreams and stuff like that. So what I think is a good life hack is going to a PDA-based, and I would suggest iPad or tablet-based. For me, the phone is just too small and too cumbersome. And I started this guy, I don't know, probably, 6, 7 years ago, maybe less. But keeping all of my journal entries on my PDA. There's a couple of things it does. One, it uploads it to the cloud and it encrypts it. It's not that, I don't think if you ever went through any of my journals or stuff, there wouldn't be anything that you would be like overly offended by, but it's personal stuff, things that I'm dreaming about or praying about for my family. So there's that aspect. And if you put it up on the cloud and it's password protected, how cool is that? So no matter what happens, I still have that and I can retrieve that information. That has been cool. Also, I can take and import pictures, articles, pieces of my calendar. I can literally take screenshots of stuff that I'm looking at and stick it in my journal. That was a big plus. And I can search by keywords. Bob Jones, dream, Rick Joyner, whatever I'm looking for, I can search. That has been huge, because now I can go back and I can recall certain dreams that I had, and as they're coming to pass, organize them. I haven't quite found out a way for me to kind of scan through it like a lot of years about this time of year, the end of December, beginning of January. I would go through my vision dream sheets and journals, and I would kind of pull things off. I haven't quite figured out how to do that, but really, so get yourself a PDA based, or I'm sorry, not a PDA, I don't even think they have those anymore, tablet based journal system. I really would recommend it. Maybe you've got a tablet, just go and download a program. I wish I knew what the name of this one was that I'm using. It looks like that, so if you see it, you'll know, but I don't know. I tried a few of them, liked one. I think they're a lot of the same. A couple of things. One, keep it, there's a sense of private. I mean, you can tell people about it, but what you'll find is that especially with dreams and aspirations, there's a fragile time when God is speaking them to you. And someone once said that dreams are at their most fragile when they start, so you want to keep that in mind. The second thing is, don't sweat it if you miss a couple of days, or, just don't sweat it, because I would rather have you still be inspired and look forward to when you go to your journaling time and you can spend time with the Lord. I mean, I write first person to the Lord. Lord, I just wanted to let you know about this. And, I want to keep that fresh. I don't want to keep it like it's a duty or a responsibility. And I think that some of us with this type of personality like myself, we can kind of make everything into a business and, manage it. Don't worry about that. And also, a number of my friends have dreams and stuff and figures that they write down, and there's you look through their stuff and there's cool little cartoon-esque kind of stuff. I can't do that. I import pictures and things, but visuals are really kind of cool. And also having a place where you can get at it right away, because what I find is sometimes I wake up from a very profound dream and I don't want to miss it. A really great friend of mine said that he stopped having dreams, and when he asked the Lord about it, the Lord said, you weren't taking them seriously, you weren't writing them down, so I stopped giving them to you. Now, I'm not sure if he's like that for all of us, but I want to take dreams from the Lord serious, because that's the language of the Holy Spirit. He speaks to us in what? Dreams and visions. So, write the vision down, make it plain, Habakkuk 2:2. Record these dreams. A couple of things coming up. I wanted to let you know, I'm so excited about this. Dave Hodgin and Rick Joyner have on for KBA October 22nd through the 24th, 2020. Lance Wallnow is not going to be here for the first time. We talked about it, and Lance has been with us for 10 years. He's taken a year off from KBA. But hey, how many of you were there for Dave Hodgins last year? I got more emails about Dave Hodgins and Kingdom Investors and how to be a part of it. I felt like I was his spokesperson for a while. So Dave and I have been talking. We've been doing a lot of stuff together, and he's agreed to come back. So we're really excited about that. And this year, I'm expanding the Destiny Weekend. So many of you that have been following my stuff know that I've been doing, I started off with 4, but as time got a little bit tighter, I went down to 2 Destiny Weekends a year, and they've been completely sold out for the last 30 events. So I don't know how many years that is, do the math. But what I did this year is I took all of the life-changing aspects of the Destiny Weekend, and I'm making a program that's available online, and we're rolling it out for 2020, and it is ready to go, but we're still praying over the elements. You literally get boxes of things mailed to you on a monthly basis. You get life coaching, and you can find out all about that by going on our website. Really, 1 year can completely change your life. One Destiny Weekend can change your life. How do I know? the testimonies that come back, and people coming back for the second, third time, just wanting more. It's been life-changing. Very, very humbling for me, to see the things that I'm doing transformed and so well received. So very humbling. You can find out more about us at Year of Destiny. Now, I know it's called the Year of Transformation. Why do I have yearofdestiny.com? It just looked cooler. It's kind of like it has just a better, so Year of Destiny, and you can go online, find out all about that. But if I haven't seen you in a while, come to this year's New Year's conference. Mike Bickle's going to be here this year. I haven't seen Mike in probably a year or so. I know he's really busy, but I always enjoy when he comes to Morningstar. He typically spends some time with Gene and I, and his wife's going to be here, so we're going to have a blast. Come, you can find out more about that at Morningstar Ministries.org. I think that's right. Morningstarministries.org, that's correct. And you can find out about my stuff. If you haven't gone on lately and done the life transformation, life application guide, it's a beautiful time to download that for the first of the year. It's free. It took me years to put this together. It's writing prompts, it's scriptures, and it's helping you to craft like what your life is going to look like for the coming year with the Lord. And you can find that on my website, daveyarns.com. There's a little tab, and it's called Life Application Guide. There's a spiritual life application guide if you want to know more about living with Jesus. But the life application guide is like what matters most to you. Who are you going to spend your life with? How do you organize these important things? You'll find it. I think it's about 50 pages, and it's all free. So, hey, God bless you. Please like, share, subscribe. I want to hear your comments about your journaling. So tell me in the comments below. I read them. I love them. Had a great time with people telling me your Christmas traditions. That was so much fun. Man, I've got some new ideas. I'm going to do new Christmas traditions. And also, if you have any other life hacks, journaling ideas, please let me know. Maybe we'll do, if we get a bunch of likes on this and people like it, maybe we'll do another show just about that stuff. Hey, go into 2020 refreshed. I think use this life hack of journaling to keep track of things. If you've never journaled before and you're like me, it just doesn't come easy. Try it. Give it a try. It might add an exciting new component to your spiritual life. Hey, God bless.